Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic changes in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of Strawberry barrel through the defense and claim the resort destination of Ebonscale. And the Bow and Spear crew of Thrust Damage managed to make their way to the flag and claim the primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fin. But that's not all. A last-moment declaration sees the forces of Def Not Nirvana capturing the spice harvesting and production facilities of First Light. KOTT News crews were on the scene all night long, starting in Ebonscale, where we caught up with Strawberry leadership.
It was rather decisive, John, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I noticed. It didn't really look like they all showed up tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I haven't seen enemy roster, but I mean, we definitely didn't all show up last time. It was like 38 v 50. It really sucks when you miss players. It definitely makes the difference.
Yeah, indeed. I'm noticing that with these restrictions, it's either a really good fight or somebody just steamrolls because of the timing of the rosters.
When it comes down to it, it's like you win war by getting all your apes to stand on point, and if you just simply have more apes than them, then you tick the point. So it's like losing players is probably the worst thing that could happen. And it's like the old system, just autofill from standby, so at least you got 50 apes. But now it's like if you run out of merc slots, you just don't get 50 players.
You got 3 territories now. How well do you think you'll be able to hold on to those over the next couple weeks?
Probably not well at all. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna let Requater go if it comes to it, and then Everfall is home base. So players are more than welcome to play the game. I mean, we'll fill best we can, but you can only play 1 defense a day. If you don't have a second Steam account that's war capable, you're kind of chalked.
Later on in First Light, we caught up with the new ruling Spice Lords of the island. Yes, I can hear you just fine. Care to say a few words about tonight's outcome?
It was a good war. We really put in the work. Went over the VODs. Big improvement. So put up a good fight. Really good to be back to New World, and I'm now the reigning emperor of First Light. Your
strategies clearly work. What did you see in the VODs that you were able to capitalize on?
So what we saw was if we stand on the point, it's the easiest way to win a war is standing on the point. So we just did a lot of standing on point, and it pulled us through.
Well, excellent. Was there anybody out there who outperformed themselves tonight? I know it was over pretty quickly, but surely somebody did something special.
I don't like to shine the spotlight on one person. Every war is a 50-man ordeal. All 50 men put in their best tonight.
After the Weaver's Fin outcome, we spoke with company leadership as their companions celebrated around us. Once again in charge of the hamlet here in Weaver's Fin, how do you feel it went out there?
I think it went pretty clean. Had a lot of groups working together cohesively. It's awesome to see, especially because we got a bunch of new guys rolling in. So good to test the mettle of those guys. And it looks like we secured the bag successfully.
Indeed. These guys right here, all these guys hanging out with us?
Oh yeah, these are only part of the crew, but definitely MVP caliber guys, no matter where you look.
Turning to the weather, and after a night of simulated fantasy combat, it's nice to have a peaceful afternoon of sunshine and blue skies. But after sunset, it looks like the new leaders of the island will have their hands full with a 40% chance of corruption invasion. No submissions for simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight, but we'll have any late-breaking outcomes and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.